In this video, I'm going to show you how, in my opinion, the share token of this protocol is very undervalued and how I aim to make a 5x when the crypto market dust settles. Hey, what is up everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at EMP Money. Now, you guys already know I've already made a video about this protocol. However, ever since then, unfortunately, the markets have been absolutely disgusting and we've been coming down like there has been no tomorrow. And of course, as you guys know, EMP is pegged 4,000 to 1 ratio to ETH. Which obviously means that EMP got hit quite hard. Now, in the preview of the video, I discussed how I potentially think that this share token right here can do a 5x easily from its current price, and I'm going to elaborate as to why I think that is. Now, the first thing I do want to mention is that none of this is financial advice and you should always do your own research. As I always say, I am not a financial advisor, so you guys always need to ensure that you are using money that you can afford to lose. With that being said, I'd like to start off this time by looking at their Discord, and as we can see, these guys have announcements every single day. They still have lots of videos coming out about them, and moreover, they have educational materials such as the one posted here by Crypto Randy. And furthermore, if you look down below today, they also AJ himself actually also posted information about how we are seeing unprecedented market dumping on all fronts. Now, of course, you guys would have seen this insane dump where we actually broke below this resistance. We broke below $20,000 all the way down to 17,500, which has not been seen since 2020. So in my opinion, it definitely is a little bit scary to say the least, and honestly a lot of people are predicting for us to go lower. Now, what does that mean for EMP? Well, as I mentioned earlier, guys, EMP is pegged 4,000 to 1 to Ethereum, and as you guys can see, Ethereum right now itself is also under $1,000. Now, this meant that the price of EMP went down a lot, which led it to losing peg, and as you guys can see now, we're at 0.82 peg, which is still not that far off, to be honest, and it can easily pump back up. However, what happened the most is that there was a significant amount of shares that were sold off. Now, why were these shares sold off? Well, that's because, as you guys will know, if you head on over to the boardroom only prints if the TWAP, so the time weighted average price, is above 1.01. right? So whenever it's under that, unfortunately, you already know there was a lot of individuals that would have unstaked their e-shares and sold it on the open market, as the share token is not printing any longer. However, for people such as myself, I always do try to get into the most safer LPs. So for example, I am in the EMP ETH LP, and it is always the right option to do. The first thing you always want to do is get into the LPs that are stable, and then from there you could take those rewards and put it into the boardroom should you feel, or go into nodes or the detonator, so on and so forth. And I'm not gonna lie, even though this is a really brutal situation, I personally do know that a lot of other tomb forks are actually doing much worse, and 0.82 is actually pretty good. As a matter of fact, this kind of went down even lower to 0.7 something, I think around 7.5 or 7.8 as far as I remember. However, it's slowly coming back. Now, how am I gonna make 5x in this regards? Let's discuss that, because I know you all want to hear how you can potentially make money. Well, first of all, as I said, I have my EMP ETH LP and I am earning e-share. The e-share that I earn, I then have two options. I can either A, hold on to it, or B, I can sell it on the open market and collect some funds. However, if you look at e-share, we can see that it has come down drastically, right? This thing was trading for the longest time around that 1,600, or let's say at the lowest of 1,200 to 1,000 to 1,200, and the highest it got is around $2,000. So even if we do hold it at a kind of medium level, I do think $1,500 for e-shares is reasonable. And I do think we're gonna see e-shares pump like crazy as soon as EMP Money does start to regain momentum and get closer to peg. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, obviously, I have my EMP ETH LP, which of course not financial advice, but is always the first step that you should take. And then those shares that I have, I'm actually not going to sell them, but rather I'm going to hold on to them, because I do believe, in my opinion, that we are going to come back to peg. Now, once this does move up to 0.85, 0.9, I expect to see the price of eShare drastically pump, right? I mean, look at this, guys. Just the move today that we had, that in itself is around 15%, if I'm not mistaken, from the top to the bottom. Yeah, around 13 to 14%. So I definitely do think that there is a lot of potential for this token to really pump up. Now, of course, guys, as I always say, the first thing you want to do in any protocol of this nature is build your position into the LP, build your position into the peg token, and once that is built, then you can look towards actually getting into the shares. I personally like farming the shares myself. However, if I do see the peg price potentially getting up there, 0.9, 0.95, I will consider putting some funds into the eShare, into the share token directly. Now, if you guys want to know more about how this protocol actually works and why, in my opinion, it is one of the best protocols of this nature out there, not only because of the active community that they have with over 3,700 members, but also because of the fact that they have a free academy right here, where you can go and learn more about the protocol. And as you guys can see right here, so it's up real quickly. I've pretty much done all of the courses here. These are all free, and you can actually go and learn more about it. It doesn't take a long time, and overall you can apply that knowledge to a lot of other protocols. So I definitely do think and suggest that you guys should go and learn from the free academy, and if anything, join their Discord, and you can always head on over to their general chat and ask them questions here. As you guys can see, they are super active. I'm always lurking, and I definitely do suggest that you guys go and check it out. This is one of my longer term holds, in my opinion. Other than that, guys, always remember to do your own research. We are in a very precarious situation with Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything struggling a lot. So definitely make sure you guys do your own research and look for the protocols that are here to stay, because once we come out of this bear market situation, you'll be in the protocols that are here to stay and not the protocols that are here for a quick money grab. Now, that is going to be it for the video today. I want to thank you all for watching my video. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and as always, guys, let's get that bag. Peace.